Ahoy hoy everyone, hopefully you're well. In this video, I want to talk about what you may want to consider when it comes to your training sessions. See, today I woke up feeling very tired, unmotivated, but regardless, I had a pretty good session. Now, to me, every session is a good session because I essentially go by auto-regulation. Most people correlate a bad training session with lack of quality sleep or not enough nutrients. And that's true to a certain point, but the more advanced you become on a certain lift or just in general, those things can no longer be a scapegoat. The reality is your training performance will always undulate despite your best efforts to optimize everything. I mean, think about it. Let's take Usain Bolt when he was in his prime. His best time was 9.58 seconds during the 100-meter sprints. If he was still in his peak, could he hit 9.58 seconds again? Maybe. Could he beat it? Maybe. But for the most part, he'll probably be getting close to that number. And in some cases, he might not be anywhere close to it. And that's the same thing with your training. The more advanced you are at a certain lift or just in general, the more frequent the undulations are going to become. The key here is to be patient and stay the course and let go of any emotion regarding where you should be at this point in time. Also, don't let one bad training session or multiple training sessions rethink your entire approach. Don't overanalyze. Did I do too much volume? Should I have left another rep in reserve during my last session? When you think about it, a bad session is just a few kilos or pounds or a couple of reps shy of what you were expecting during that session. For example, maybe today you were meant to hit 225 pounds on the bench for 6, but you only got 2 reps. It feels pretty significant in the moment, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't mean anything. And if anything, those 2 reps were still stimulating. You're still exposing yourself to high quality tension reps. And you're still getting skill work. The issue here is that you're focusing on that one detail. And one detail in isolation doesn't make or break a session. Come from a more positive mindset. Yeah, I only got 2 reps, but this is some sort of auto-regulation that by the next session or 2, I'll be back to where I am, if not surpass this. And finally, don't let bad sessions define you. It's not always going to go your way, just like in life. When you think about it, 90% of the time you're just cruising in life, and 5% you're thinking, why me? And the other 5% you're thinking, I'm living the dream. And that's no different to training. But in saying that, don't get caught over celebrating the highs either. Yeah, you hit a new PR, but don't expect that to be your new baseline. Because the reality is, your performance will always undulate despite how much you try and optimize everything. Anyway, hopefully you got some value out of this. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns with anything to do with training, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.